Good morning. On my way to work. It's not too bad out this morning. It's not like it was the last 2 days. I'm struggling. I'm not making enough money. I'm not. I just got the car. It needs work. Staying at a motel, paying $1,400 a month, $350 a week. I have a second job. My first job pretty much covers rent, and I have like $200 left, $150 left after each check. I just got a raise, so that helped. So it's closer to like $300. I gotta pay insurance, which is $220 a month. So that's $1,600 a month. Plus my phone bill, that's $1,655 because I have it on auto pay. I don't have any other bills really. But I don't have a flat top grill or anything to really cook on in my room. I just have a microwave. So I've been eating out a lot, and that's where a lot of my extra money goes. Especially like coffee. I don't have a coffee maker, and I'm so burnt out on instant coffee. I have a whole thing of instant coffee, and I don't even drink it. I don't have the taste for it anymore. I drank it so much in prison. But I gotta figure something out, man. When I got arrested, my credit was good. I had a Matco welder I was making payments on for $2,000. Brand new, everything together. A little pricey, but I knew the guy in the Matco truck that would come by my work when I was working at Michigan Imported Cars, you know. And they were willing to work with me. I was able to get a good welder and make payments on it, and I was making good money at Michigan Imported Cars. I redid that whole store. I cleaned it up. There was trash everywhere. The whole front, when you would walk in, it was unorganized, dirty. I rearranged everything, cleaned everything up. I went through all of their parts and re-tagged everything, and then their database system, they're using these old PCs, and the hard drive was going bad, and there was only one computer that had their whole inventory from like the 1950s on it. That's when they started. They got tons of parts, everything, dude. All imported cars, no domestic cars whatsoever. Sometimes they get domestic parts because of certain deals, but that's not what they do. But their computer drive started ticking, and the system that they use that connects all of the junkyards together around the nation so they can, you know, buy, sell parts, those type of things. They wanted like $1,200 or $1,600 or something like that just to come over there and put a new operating system on the computer for the product key for their software. I'm like, fuck that, dude. I'm like, you don't need a new system software. You don't need nothing like that. I'm like, you just need a hard drive. So I convinced my boss to buy a solid state drive, and I brought a Linux disk over there. Actually, Linux USB. I plugged it in, and I cloned the hard drive. Completely sector by sector cloned it to a SSD. Installed the SSD, saved his store, saved him a lot of money, and then his server started running faster. The server would run faster. Like when you look up parts and stuff on the other machines, it connects to the actual server. It sped up the load page because it's a SSD. It doesn't have a physical arm that moves back and forth that reads over the spinning metal disc. So yeah, I made good money. I did a lot for that company. I kind of wish I could go back, and I probably could, but what I do with the trees, I'm only making 16 bucks an hour. It's not a lot. I'm used to making 20, 25 an hour, you know, time and a half, $30, $35 an hour. I have the intelligence to do it. I have the background, but that's not why I do it. It isn't for the money. I do it because it's meaningful work to me. It's a non-profit. I love the people there. All the people are kind there. And I don't have to. A lot of days we just drive around. The only time it's hard is when it's planting season. You know, we're going to be planting all the way up to December. That's when it's hard, you know, getting the trees off the truck, off the semi, putting them in a trailer, you know, driving them to all the spots that I've been zoning, measuring, and then plant them the following day or following week, that week. We don't like leaving trees out more than a couple days because people like to steal them and fuck them up, all types of stuff. Once they're in the ground, they tend to leave them alone. But I gotta figure something else out, man. I've been having a hard time getting ahead. All my side work is always cars, and like every single time I get a side job, it goes sour. Like the person doesn't want to buy the stuff, or they don't have the right stuff, like right part, you know, tools. I don't have tools right now, so that doesn't help. If I spend money on tools, then I don't have money for food. It's frustrating. And I've been putting off the car too. I gotta get shocks for the rear. I gotta get shocks for the front. I still have to replace that CV boot in the front. I have the axles, but I don't want to replace the axle if I don't need to. I can just replace the boot. And I still have a backup axle. I gotta figure something out though. I wanna post on Facebook Marketplace like a mechanic post, you know, like I'll come over your house, fix your brakes, take care of your car, you know, cheap and do it right. But there's no point in me to do that until I have tools. You know, all these girls and, you know, moms, you know, that have kids and stuff, you know, their boyfriends don't know how to do dick. All they do is sit around. So they ain't gonna have tools and shit. I get a lot of those jobs. I get a lot of girls messaging me all the time. Can you fix my car? My boyfriend don't know what he's doing, blah, blah, blah. I've gotten in some weird, awkward situations too, like the boyfriend get mad and shit when I come over. You fucking my girl? Fuck no, dude. I'm here for that money. Then I'll sit and teach them, like, this is how you change oil, like, you gotta dumb it down for people, man. I gotta do something. I've been talking to this girl. She's Japanese. She's from Japan. Her name's Kayomi. She works for JP Morgan. She's out in Seattle, Washington. We video call and stuff. She's a really kind person. Somehow she messaged me. She came across some traveling forum about Michigan, and everyone was telling her to call this number, call my number, and I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know how these people have this number. Like, I do travel a lot, you know, I have posted on forums and stuff and have asked questions, but I haven't really put it together. But we've been talking, Actually, she's real. We video call. She wants me to get into Forex. She's about to be doing some gold trading on Wednesday. And she wants me just to kind of, listen to her, watch her do what it is that she does. And I'm thinking about doing it because you're not actually physically buying gold, you're buying tokens. So you don't have to worry about the stuff getting stolen. You don't have to worry about any of that. You don't have to pay a premium price because you're buying the physical gold. And you can take those tokens, you can trade them, hold on to them, and then when the market goes up, you can sell them and make more money. You got to really understand the market though. When things go down, when go up, time to buy, time to sell. But what's nice about it is you can pull out, you can cash out the tokens at any time for cash money and then dip. So I'm thinking about doing that, but I gotta get like $1,000 up to make it really worth it. Even if it's only a couple $100 here and there, it adds up. And if you keep an eye on it, you sell it at the right time. And she wants to help me, which is nice. It isn't, she's not like a scam or anything like that, where a lot of people always, I'll send you $200 on one condition on Cash App. Like, no, that's a scam. And I've been scammed. I have. I've had problems with my last YouTube channel. Somebody got into my Facebook. They were messaging all my family, friends, telling them that I'm stranded on the side of the road. I don't have no money. Send me some money to get gas in my car. All types of shit, man. They were sending me these messages, and I'm like, dude, that's not me. Like, they got into my Facebook. The Facebook's still like that. They're still using it. Good thing though, that wasn't my personal account. It was the account I made for the old YouTube channel. So that kind of fucked things up for me too. I was thinking about getting back into Bitcoin, but I need something that's a little bit more stable than Bitcoin. Bitcoin's kind of a headache. It's worth getting into, but I'm really thinking about getting into Forex, currency exchange, those type of things. I really want to start fixing stuff. I need to find a house. That's the biggest problem. Is I don't want to live in an apartment, living in a motel. I can't thrive. I can't do anything that I want to do. I can't buy, sell cars, fix them up. I don't have nowhere to park them, nowhere to fix them. I can't have people come over and just stop over at me, fix their shit. And it limits me because of what it is I do and what it is I know. So I gotta start pushing myself. I really, really gotta start pushing myself with the computers and start figuring things out, how to do things that will allow me to make passive income. And as I figure these things out, learn how to do them, why I'm doing them, I'm going to share them with everybody, because there's so many people out there that struggle, that could use this. Financial freedom is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It allows you to spend more time with your family and do things with your loved ones. It frees up your time. Working a 9 to 5, which is why I quit before I got locked up, because my stupid family. Working a 9 to 5 is good. There's nothing wrong with that. You're doing good. But unless it's $100,000 a year job, in today's society, you're always going to struggle and you're always going to feel stuck. So subscribe, comment, talk. Let's do this together. Let's help a lot of people out.